I'm down there on the floor like this. I'm on the floor like this, trying to save my own life. She wailing on me with the belt. She like, what? Didn't I tell you not to throw those motherfucking rocks? You costing me money. I'm paying all this money for you to go to Catholic school. You breaking people windshield like you some type of hoodlum.
Like the what it do, sitting with the crew, had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move. Feel like gotta grow in a Jimmy Choo. Break the rules, no you're not a fool, but I'm in the mood.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Snade Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skinny Ambassador, man, aka Mr. Bald Head, Mr. Dark Skin, aka man, top 5 jail stories givers of all time, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't a jail story today, you feel me? This is a story time, and this is gonna be an entertaining, exciting one, all right? Now, I recently was on Facebook, and I was looking at the pictures of a girl who I used to have a crush on, right? From my block, way back in the day before she had kids and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing ever happened with that. I never stepped to her, nothing like that. You feel me? But I remembered how I got the worst belt whipping, ass whipping, lashing, whooping, whatever you want to call it, of all time in my lifetime, right? In my lifetime. Now look, up until that point, see, before I even get there, I was trying to decide whether I would talk about this time or the time where my mom's, cause you know my mom's was like the sneak mission, like ass whooper with the belt, like this. She was like stealth with it, like she always came when you didn't expect her. But when she told me, like, yo, listen, I'm gonna tear that ass up tonight, I best believe before I laid my face down on the bed to go to bed, I was gonna get my ass toe up, you know what I mean? So I wanted to decide which was worse. When she was going with me, she came to with me, and I was moving around, and she hit me mad hard on the tip of my dick. Mad hard with the belt, mad hard. Scarred me for life. No, you know what I'm saying? It ain't caused me to have no serious injuries, but you know, you're a dude. It scars you for life when you get traumatic injuries to that area, you feel me? But I realized that this story is even more crazier, and it shows how when a black woman, when a single mother give you chances, and you disrespect those chances, she gonna get in there. You feel me? So without further ado, this is the worst ass whooping I ever had in my life. Now boom, I'm gonna take y'all back to I couldn't have been no older than 8-9 years old, right? So at this point, you know, my mom would allow me to go outside, and she would just say, you know, don't get in no fights, which I always ended up doing. You know, you a young black kid in the hood, you can't even be comfortable unless you have like 10, 20 fights first, 20, 30 fights first. You can't even be comfortable. You can't even make friends until you fight them in the hood. Like, I don't know if that happens like in suburban areas, but in urban areas, it's definitely like that. But anyways, she say the usual. Don't get in no shit or your ass is grass, you know what I'm saying? And this day, I made my ass grass, right? But there was a prelude to this situation, all right? So I'm outside, you know, goofing off. Instead of playing basketball or playing manhunt or one of those things that we prefer to do at night, I was just outside, you know, goofing off, and we throwing rocks. So we throwing rocks around, throwing rocks at each other, like all bunch of stupid stuff. Like I remember we was throwing like giant nails at each other that I found outside. I remember my god sister Rhonda who was a tomboy, you know what I'm saying? So everything dudes was doing, she was doing, you know what I'm saying? Including beating boys up, like not even fighting girls, beating boys up in the building, you know what I'm saying? But I remember I threw a big nail at her. One of these. A nail that belonged in like maybe like a couch or something, like inside the wood of the couch. And I remember she threw it back, it hit my finger. I had a nasty blood clot for days, you know what I'm saying? But it was one of those type of days where we just goofing off. We used to do a lot of dumb stuff, like we had this one thing where like we would hide behind like a tree or something, and we would have view outside of our building, right, of cabs and stuff going by. And when they was going past us and we was able to hide, we would throw rocks like at the car. Like throw rocks at the car. If the window was open, we throw the rock through the window, hoping that it hit the driver in the head, trying to cause a 10-car collision, all type of dumb stuff, you know what I mean? But this particular day, we was just like in the back throwing rocks at each other, you know what I'm saying? And Sheldon, if you end up watching this video, Sheldon, my god brother, he snitched on me. He snitched on me that day, right? That first time. He told my mother, like, first of all, he gave me the whole spiel. He like, your mother told me to watch you, right? Your mother told me to watch you and tell on you if you do anything wrong. I'm telling your mother. So he went and told my mother I was throwing rocks around. My mom's didn't want me because nothing bad happened yet. She like, listen, you keep throwing rocks if you want. You break somebody's windshield, you hit somebody's car, nigga, I'ma kill you. She said that. She said, nigga, I'ma kill you. And when you 8, 9 years old and your mother tell you she gonna kill you, you tend to believe these sort of things, you know? By 9 years old, a young black boy then already seen his mother do some off the wall shit, for better or worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom is a G. My mom is a G, you know what I'm saying? Like, she stabbed her husband twice, and he held it down. I'm not gonna get into that, but my mother's a gangster, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom's like cut people noses and shit, and that's not her husband, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, she gave me the warning. Of course, my black, snotty nose, nappy-headed ass, I wasn't listening to that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. What I do, like the very next day, I'm outside, we throwing rocks again. This time, we trying to see how far we can throw the rocks. But in the direction that we're throwing the rocks, right, is in the same direction that everybody's cars is parked, right? So I get one of the heavier, you know what I'm saying? I get one of the heavier rocks, right? And I just throw it. No aim at all, but like I said, it's in the direction, right, of everybody's cars that are parked. So you throw it, you hear a big, you hear glass break, like it was bad, like the glass broke. And who car I hit? The car of the woman, the girl at the time who I had a crush on, right? Her name, Bianca. Had the biggest crush on Bianca. She was not looking my way at all. You know what I'm saying? Black guys from the hood. You know, growing up, it's that one Spanish girl that you think you in love with. Like you act goofy when she around because you like trying to look cool. You know what I'm saying? It was that Spanish girl, you know what I'm saying? And this woman right here, none but respect and honor for. She's one of those girls that was like real bright, graduated high school early, you know what I'm saying? Got a career, you know, that type of stuff, you know? But at that time, like I said, we was just all young. She happened to be outside at the time. Like, you know, once the rock hit the car and the windshield broke, you know, people immediately like, hey, Bianca, look what Juju did to your mother's car. Look what Juju did to your mother's car. Mind you, in my head, I'm like, damn, I just cracked Bianca's mom's windshield. She ain't never gonna be my girlfriend. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not even thinking about my mother yet, you feel me? So now Shell, listen. when we was kids, you was a snitch, bro. I love you to death. I love you to death, bro. We solid forever. But you was a snitch. I was gonna get caught anyway. You did not have to go upstairs and tell my mother. And you're light skinned. You feel me? But Shell goes up. He tells my mom. I immediately go upstairs. I'm extra guilty. My mom's already told me. She like, I'm gonna kill you. So I'm under the impression that before I eat dinner, I'ma die and be brought back to life like Jesus did Lazarus, you know what I'm saying? So while she getting ready, and then my mom used to do the thing with the belt, like, you know what I'm talking about with the belt? Where they take the belt and like they'll do the thing and they'll make that sound, right? So I'm in my room, I closes the door. My door don't have a lock, right? Because of course I'm a kid. I hear her coming. So I go to the door, right? Like you see this door right here? See this door right here? I'm at the door like this, trying to block my mom's strong ass from coming in. And this is before my mom's lost all that weight, you know what I'm saying? So she was a big, healthy, strong woman, you know what I'm saying? Like big country legs, country hips, strong woman. I seen a level of strength from her as a kid that I never thought I would see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I tried to block the door, put things in front of the door. I end up in front of the door myself. She pushes the door open. She said, nigga, I just spoke to Bianca month. You done cost me $200 to $500. You know what time it is, right? She like, you think this shit is a game? You think this shit is a game? Mind you, I didn't even make it across the room to even try to run. Cause you, like, you know when you open the door and you open the door all the way, but then behind the door it's like that little space, that little corner space. I'm down there on the floor like this. I'm on the floor like this, trying to save my own life. She wailing on me with the belt. She like, what? Didn't I tell you not to throw those motherfucking rocks? You costing me money. I'm paying all this money for you to go to Catholic school. You breaking people's windshield like you some type of hoodlum, right? And I feel like she struck me with that damn belt 2-3 times for every single dollar that I cost her that day. The worst whooping of my life. But in typical black loving mother fashion, y'all know after they whoop our asses, they feel guilty about it. She probably bought me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something like that after making my favorite meal and hugging me and doing, you know what parents do when they know you deserve to get what you got, but they still feel bad for it because they love you. You know, she held me before I went to bed, told me she loved me and it hurt her more than it hurt me. No, it didn't. You whooped me like a slave, Mom. Yes, I deserved it, but you whooped me like a damn slave. And you know, it was basically just like that. Now, shortly after that time, I stopped getting hit with the belt because I got older. And then once you get older, you start gaining reflexes. Like, once my mother tried to hit me with the belt and I caught that shit, when I was like 11, 12, 13, it was over. She's straight, you know what I'm saying, slapping me and throwing stuff at me, you know what I'm saying? But I deserved it. Shout out to my mom, whose birthday was this month. Mom, you probably will never watch this, but if you ever do, I love you. Thank you for being the best mother in the world. But that's the story. Peace.